Yay. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to our very first live stream, um, midweek meditation through Zoom. It is uh, done live at 6 a.m. So I understand why folks may not want to join in. But it is important that in these times of change, in these times of uncertainty, and these times of constant shifting, that we remain focused on our grounding purpose, on our grounding focus, which in unity we believe really strongly that that is found in times of prayer and meditation. So this morning, I'm excited about guiding a meditation all about welcoming this understanding, welcoming clarity, and welcoming the presence of God to be realized. So let's join in together. One of the things that I think is so important about meditation is being comfortable. We don't have to sit in lotus pose. We don't have to be in a perfect position. We just really need to be in a position that allows us to soften our bodies and move into a peaceful state. So I encourage you to do that right now. Take a moment. Take an inventory of your body. How are you feeling? How is the body feeling? Is it ready to relax? Is it ready to be at peace? And once it's ready, give yourself a little wiggle, get a little more comfortable. And I invite you to go into prayer pose, or some call it gashao, and go into beginning our meditation. So I invite you to close your eyes and take a deep breath. And as you breathe, notice how the breastbone touches the thumbs on your hands, pressing forth your hands. And as that happens, allow that to be a reminder you are one with the divine. That even as you breathe every moment, that breath connects you to the divine. And I invite you now to say a prayer. I'll share mine aloud, but please allow yourself to say whatever prayer is on your heart. Divine love, I call into experience the peace and presence that is the God bringing forth love, joy, and excitement in my life, knowing that adventures abound even as I feel constricted in my home. This brings me to a space of love, contentment, and powerful unfoldment into peace. And with this, I invite you to take a deep breath and gently allow your hands to rest on your knees or your legs. And let us begin. Take a deep breath. And as you inhale, breathe in, God is. And exhale, I am. Reminding the body, the soul, the spirit that God is good and everywhere present. And even as God is everywhere present, that means that God is in me. And therefore, I am good. I am inherently good. Allow yourself now to see the small flicker of light in the distance. And as that flicker gets brighter, stronger, you notice that it's getting larger too as it comes closer and closer to you. And at some point, you see bright presence coming forth from that flicker. And there is form. There's this incredible form before you, all of creation. You see the land, you see the sky, you see the water. You begin to hear the birds of the air and notice all around you the creatures of the earth. Take notice of how amazing it feels to simply witness and not be afraid. As you begin to see an even clearer image of this creation before your eyes, you begin to see a new form, a familiar form. And it is the image of yourself that only the divine holds, the true image of you coming forth into visibility, that you may see the incredible truth of who and what you are. This perfect child of God. Take a moment and breathe. becoming aware of this perfect presence being brought forth and shown to you in a way that you've never seen before. Allow yourself to see and know the peace, the beauty, and the magnificence of this being created in God's image and likeness and brought forth to be expressed in every beautiful possible way, sharing the absolute love and presence of the divine. Allow yourself now to simply be present with this beautiful being of spirit, of peace, and of energy. Allow yourself to be present with this presence of God and experience how that feels as we go into the silence and allow this communion to unfold. Inhale gently. And as you exhale, allow the awareness of this incredible being that is you, that is your reflection, to be realized. And welcome that presence of God within your heart to expand and see yourself as God created you, whole, beautiful, and one with the one. It is through this incredible opportunity of meditation and communion with God that we come to realize the beauty of our lives and the incredible value that comes from demonstrating and expressing that very presence of God that is within us all. So I invite you to join me next Wednesday, 6 a.m. I know it's early, 6 a.m. Central Time for the next meditation. We've welcomed the awareness of the divine presence within us to be realized. And next week, we'll allow that to unfold. In these ever changing times, it is important to be flexible and to remember that that presence, that very presence of God that enfolds you, that watches over you, is always present in you and as you. Until next week, in the name and the nature of the Christ within each one of us. So it is. Have a great day, and I hope to see you next week. See ya. This is so wonderful. Have a wonderful day.